Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we talk about everything financial literacy. And today, we're going to be talking about 5 credit unions that guarantee your starting limit before approval. Now, these credit unions I have talked about to some extent, but I've never made this in one comprehensive list. They usually have been in separate videos. Now, credit unions offer advantages over many large banks in many ways. They're more accepting of those with low credit scores and short credit history. They also offer better interest rates on loans as well as savings accounts. So for those of us who are either rebuilding credit, we're trying to get established, and we're having problems with getting approved with traditional banks, we often have better options when we look at these credit unions, which is why they're so important. Again, not to mention, they're not like the same as a traditional bank where the most important thing is profit for shareholders. The credit union is really grown by members and the people who actually leave their money there and build a relationship. So that's why we want to focus on relationship banking with credit unions in order to get higher approval limits when maybe in a traditional bank, we would not be able to get the same thing, especially while we're starting to build our credit or rebuilding credit. So let's get into the video, and we're going to be taking a look at the first credit card that we can get with this credit union. The first credit union that we're going to talk about is NASA Credit Union. I did their pre-approval and was pre-approved for $10,000. It was really straightforward, very easy, and it was no impact to my credit score just to find out what I would qualify for. From my research, it seems like this wasn't uncommon with NASA. A lot of people have gotten approved for similar limits. You will need to open a savings account with them and deposit at least $5, and NASA will do a hard pull from your Experian credit report. Here are the 3 steps to becoming a member of NASA Federal Credit Union. So let's just enlarge this for 1 second. So you'll need your government issue ID, driver's license, your complete physical mailing address, your social, your date of birth, and you can select the eligibility that you'll be using. Now, for most of us, we're not going to, or you may qualify for the first 3 options. I am a current or retired employee of NASA Center. I am a member or employee of NASA Federal Association, or I'm related to or currently live with a NASA federal member. So you may qualify with one of these options, but the option that most of us will probably use is if you're passionate about space, you can become an affiliated member, and you can do this by going here and you can join the NSS. It is actually free for you to join and become an affiliated member. So if you click on this, you can do this to become a member, and then you'll just have to do the shared savings, and that's going to be $5 to deposit at minimum. That is it. Those are the 2 things that you'll have to do in order to get qualified and become a member of NASA Federal Credit Union. Now, looking back at the credit card options, there's the Visa Platinum Advantage Rewards Card. So there is $1 to $1 reward. You earn 1 point for every dollar that you spend. It's a very simple, straightforward card, and the low APR rates are really one of the best things about this federal credit union. It's 14.64% and can be as low as 9.9% APR, and that is for the life of all balance transfers. Now, if we scroll down here, we have the Get Cash Back. You get unlimited 1.5% cash back, no annual fee, and rates can be as low as 7.99% and then as low as 9.9% APR for the life of all balance transfers. And there's one other one on here that's very interesting, a low fixed rate. Now, when I worked at a few banks, this is something that you rarely ever saw. On some older cards, they had fixed rates. The rates were as low as 12.4% APR. And they would not change. Most rates that you see with credit cards now are variable rates. They will fluctuate depending on what the prime rate is. So if you actually get the opportunity to have a low fixed rate card, you may want to consider keeping it. They also have this really cool option. There's the Visa Shared Secured. So also available shared secured Visa card where you can deposit $500 and you can get their card in 6 months. You have the option to be considered for graduation. And then from there, you can raise your credit limit up. From what my understanding is, I believe these cards can go up to, I believe, $50,000. You may have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that you can get as high of a limit as 50,000. All right, let's move on to the next credit union. All right, the next credit union that we're going to look at will be PATELCO Credit Union. Now, they will do a hard pull from Experian as well after you accept the pre-approval card offer. Now, the credit limit that they can go up to for sure on this one is $50,000. So let's go on to the website and take a look at how to become a member and then look at some of their credit card options. So I'm on the PATELCO website and it says, can I become a member? So it goes over some of the options that you could choose from here to become a member, but I'm just going to go to the one that's the easiest. So right here, you can still become a member by first joining the Financial Fitness Association. So if you're not familiar with them, I'll go to the website really quick and show you how easy it is to join. All right, so this is the Financial Fitness website. You can join now to get started. You can click here. Very, 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 very simple. It's $8 for you to join. You just fill out your membership details here. You get a 1-year membership, and it's a wealth of information through an extensive library, resources, newsletter, and discounts that will improve your financial well-being. And that's just for $8. And there is no automatic renewals available if you do not want to renew. So for $8, you can join with Financial Fitness, which will also allow you to become a member of this credit union. Now, moving forward and taking a look at their credit cards, you have the Pure Master credit card, and then you also have the Points Rewards World Mastercard. Each of these, as you can see, you can be pre-qualified for. There's also the Progress Student Rewards Mastercard. And then there's also the Pure Secured MasterCard. So I do like that there's always a secured option that you can actually take a look at when you're trying to rebuild your credit. So let's say that you're trying to get pre-qualified. You can go ahead, get pre-qualified. If you are pre-qualified for a card, then you can accept that opportunity. Keep in mind that being pre-qualified is not the same as being pre-approved. It doesn't mean that you will get the card. Now, if you were able to get it, that's amazing. If not, take a look at the Pure Secured MasterCard option. They have basically the same exact system as the other credit unions. You start out with the secured card. You do well with that for about 6 months. They will then start to consider you for an unsecured option. You can graduate, get in that way. So even with bad credit, you are able to graduate up to unsecured. And again, this card can go up to $50,000 for their credit card limit. Now, the next one that we're going to be looking at is Dover Federal Credit Union. Now, they are based in Delaware, and you can still get pre-approved for their cashback credit card. They will also be doing a hard pull from Experian. Now, we are on the Dover Federal Credit Union webpage. If you want to become a member, again, usual options. However, let's just scroll down. If you're in the United States military, your family members, a select employee group, here's the other way for you to join. If you join Bombay Hook, then you can become a member of Dover Federal Credit Union. So let's look at how to become a member with Bombay Hook. So right now we're on the Bombay Hook website. Join, friends, memberships, and they're giving you, all the benefits here. But we're just here so we can become a member of Dover Federal Credit Union. So if you're a student, you must be at least 18 years old. It's $5, individual, $15, and then so on and so forth. But these are the annual dues that you have to pay. So you can do this by just paying the $15, join online here. You just choose the option that you need, pay now. Once you do this, then you can become a member of Dover Federal Credit Union. Now, here are the options that Dover has for credit cards. You have the Advantage credit card here. With this one, they have, a very low APR, 11.74%. Very, 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 very low. We have the cashback credit card here as well, and you get 2% cashback on your everyday spending. That's pretty much the standard for a lot of cashback cards. Really awesome. And both of these credit cards can go up to $50,000. Now, in order to get pre-qualified for any of the Dover Federal Credit Union cards, you'll click on the check your rates option. And it's not the same where it says like, pre-qualified, but you can see your pre-qualified new credit card offer in as little as 2 minutes. So just go to this section. You'll be able to do the pre-qualification. And if you are pre-qualified, go ahead and accept that offer if this is a credit union that you would like to become a member of. Now, the last credit union on our list is going to be PENFED Credit Union. I did an entire video on this credit union. If you want to watch that video, I'm going to link it right here. Other than that, let's just take a quick look at how to become a member. So to become a member of PENFED, the only thing you need to do is open up a regular savings account. That is it. And you need to make a small deposit and you will be able to become a member of PENFED Credit Union. Again, I have the entire details in a video if you would like to check that out. Now let's look at the credit card options for PENFED. Platinum Rewards Visa Signature Card. And this also has the CFI Pre-Qualify, the Power Cash Rewards Visa Signature Card, Pathfinder, and the Gold Visa Rewards Card. And each of these, they do come with a pre-qualification, and you can see if you are qualified. Now, these cards can have a limit up to $25,000 each, but $50,000 total for your personal account with them. So you can get 2 cards and get $25,000 on each for a total of $50,000 with PENFED. All right, that is all the credit unions on our list that you can get pre-qualified for right now. And you can also join all of these credit unions without having any sort of affiliation that would prevent you from joining. So each of them, again, they're all great, very low interest rates. My recommendation is the 2 that have the secured options. Get the secured options if you don't pre-qualify. Build a relationship with them. Grow it between the 2 of them. If you get their maximum of $50,000, then you'll have $100,000 in personal credit just between these 2 credit unions. You can also then work your way up to becoming a member with Dover, becoming a member with PENFED, and then you can also get another $50,000 between those 2, and then now you have $200,000 access to credit line just from joining 4 credit unions. Again, low interest rates. It's all about the relationships. And to me, they have much better benefits than traditional banks, especially with PENFED having one of the best auto loans that you could possibly get at this time to date. Again, everything is subject to change, even the fixed rate on one of our cards. So please always do your due diligence. As this video will age, the information may become irrelevant. So if there's any credit union that I haven't talked about that maybe you want me to review, if you like these credit unions and maybe you want more detailed information about them, let me know in the comments. That's how I made my PENFED video, from actually responding to one of the comments. So I do appreciate that when you guys put the information in there for me to follow up on. If you are familiar with any of these, if you're a member, please drop down your experience in the comments so that we can share that with other people. If you have any of these credit cards, let us know what limits you were approved for. Thank you so much for watching this video, and you have a wonderful day.